In the dusty city of El Fasher in northern Sudan, a terrible war has turned into something even worse: a genocide. For over 2 years, two groups have been fighting: the Sudanese army and a militia called the Rapid Support Forces, or RSF. The RSF started as desert fighters, but now they act like a brutal army, killing anyone who gets in their way. Just last week, the RSF took full control of El Fasher. What happened next was pure horror. They stormed the last working hospital and shot hundreds of sick people, doctors and nurses. They burned some alive. They forced men to dig big holes in the ground, then buried them while they were still breathing. They went door to door, pulling people out and killing them on the spot, especially if they had dark skin and belonged to local tribes like the Masalit or Fur. Many of the victims were old, disabled, or too weak to run. One man, a journalist named Muammar Ibrahim, stayed in the city to film the truth. He wanted the world to see, but the RSF grabbed him. No one knows if he's alive. Another man, Mohammed El-Maki, was a kind teacher who fixed things for his neighbours. He sent his wife and children to safety, but stayed to care for his old grandfather. When he finally tried to escape, the RSF caught him in a nearby village and shot him dead. His brother told the story with tears. These are not just numbers. These are real people. Fathers, mothers, children, trying to help each other in the middle of hell. The RSF could not do this without help. And the biggest helper? A rich country far away called the United Arab Emirates, or UAE. The UAE sends weapons, drones, and fuel to the RSF. They fly planes full of guns through neighbouring countries like Chad and Libya. They even built a hospital in Chad that looks like it's for refugees, but really it treats wounded RSF fighters and hides more weapons. The UAE wants Sudan's gold and control of the Red Sea coast. That's why they keep the war going. The UAE says, "We're not doing this," but photos, videos, and even the RSF's own social media prove it. Broken guns on the battlefield have UAE marks. Satellite pictures show secret flights landing at night. Now, two powerful countries can stop this: the United States and Saudi Arabia. The United States sells billions of dollars in weapons to the UAE every year. They call the UAE a close friend. If America says stop sending guns to the RSF, or we stop selling to you, the UAE will listen. There are already laws in Congress ready to make this happen. America can also freeze the bank accounts where RSF leaders hide stolen gold money. Saudi Arabia is another neighbour with big influence. They host peace talks, but right now the UAE sits at the table while its militia kills on the ground. Saudi leaders can say, "No more talks until the weapons stop." They can also send food and medicine only through safe paths, not through UAE tricks. Big companies can help too. The NBA plays games in Abu Dhabi and has a tournament called the Emirates NBA Cup. Disney wants to build a theme park there. If they say, "We won't work with you until the killing stops," it will hurt the UAE's shiny image and force change. Thousands are hiding in fear right now. Hundreds of thousands have walked for days with nothing but the clothes on their backs. If the RSF wins, all of Sudan could fall apart. Refugees will flood into other countries. More wars will start. But it doesn't have to be this way. One phone call from the US president, one strong word from Saudi leaders, one brave stand from a company, that could save a city. That could save a nation. The people of Sudan are not giving up. They carry the wounded. They share the last drop of water. They record the truth with shaking hands. Now it's time for the world to act. Stop the weapons. Stop the gold. Stop the silence. Because every minute of waiting means another Mohammed, another Muammar, another grave.